Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Aquarius. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for the week of May 15th through the 21st. Sorry, I blanked there for a second. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have strong Aquarius placements anywhere throughout your chart, then there could be messages here for you. What was I going to say? I don't know why I'm blanking all of a sudden. I will say that there's a lot of energy this week. I know I always say that, like, as far as like lots of lunar activity and whatnot, but what's cool about this upcoming week is it's very balanced energy. We have all the elements, but it's jam-packed with all the elements, like all the energy of the elements. So there'll be a lot going on, but good news is we're coming out of Mercury retrograde, which ended on the 14th, and we do still have 2 weeks of shadow period, that we have to get through, but it's just wrapping up what happened through Mercury retrograde and getting rid of that energy. Speaking of, this is a great week to use selenite and mugwort because that gets rid of any stagnant energy and just clears it out of your space. So use selenite and mugwort in your spells, practices, rituals, any of that. Okay, so starting out on Monday, Aquarius, we've got the moon in Aries. That's fire energy, great energy to start out a week with because it's starting fresh. It's giving you that extra boost of energy to get things done, specifically short-term projects, either starting them or ending them. Then on Wednesday, the moon is in Taurus. That's earth energy, very grounding. It's all about home, comfort, decor, finances, and stability. Then on Friday, we have a new moon. Okay, so new moons are perfect for new beginnings, manifestations, and meditating on what you want to bring more of into your life. But because it's in Gemini, it's air sign energy, much like yourself. And it's all about thinking, learning, reading, discussions on deep topics that can lead to revealing insights. Okay, and then on Sunday, the moon is in Cancer, water energy. So now we've had all the elements. And it's a focus on self, home, family, bonding, a great time to be around water in some way, shape, or form. Also a great time for dating. So the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, Aquarius, it's called Driving Song. Okay, and it's by Widespread Panic. It's on the album Space Wrangler. Normally I don't list albums or don't talk about them, but this one was very interesting to me because first off, when I hear Widespread Panic, I love them. They're a fantastic jam band, and the song is called Driving Song. It's like Widespread Panic is it's a great group to go driving in the car and just jam out, right? Because great like road trip music, right? But Space Wrangler is interesting, you being Aquarius, because the age of Aquarius is all about outer space, the universe, technology, the stars, right? And it's called Space Wrangler. And so I feel like you're trying to wrangle, feel me out on this one, okay? I feel like you're trying to wrangle all of the emotions, all of the energy, all of like just the chaos and uncertainty that you've been experiencing. And I know that you have been because you're a fixed sign. And like this last Mercury retrograde period just rocked all the fixed signs. That includes Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. Okay, and in the name Widespread Panic, that's literally what's happening across the world. We're in a widespread panic right now with a lot of the stuff that's happening throughout society. So it's like you're trying to wrangle and just like get a hold on the situation or situations that you're in, right? So anyway, the song, a couple of the lyrics go, the leaves seen through my window pane remind me that it's time to move my life again. So this doesn't necessarily mean you packing up and like moving your entire life, like moving houses or homes. You could be, but this is talking about making big changes for whatever it is. I mean, you could be changing jobs, you could be changing connections or relationships, you could be doing things like retiring or something like that. It's like major life transitions, right? And so then it says, choose my bluest tape and unlock my car. An honest tune with a lingering lead has taken me this far. So this is talking about, you know, like taking a road trip, getting in your car, listening to the saddest song, the bluest music that you can, right? I feel like you want to get deep into your emotions and, you know, take a drive. And so then it says, is there someone, somewhere, some way out there that I've not found? And so, and it's thinking of, like, this is talking about, you know, what else is there in life? Is there something that I've missed? And if there is, like, this is the time for me to experience that, right? You're thinking about the future possibilities in a very, very dramatic kind of way. So you might like to take long drives and, you know, you're wondering what life still holds. Now, this is for some of you, not all of you, but this is the energy going into the read. All right, so we're going to pull a Divine Energy Oracle for Aquarius. Do know the energies can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody has both masculine and feminine energies within them, so it's all about balance. Could be talking about a masculine or a male or a king, and you could be female, and vice versa. I could be talking about a king or masculine energy, and you could be female. I don't know if I just said that, but you know what I'm saying, right? Anyway, let's get into this. Aquarius. What do we have? Reach for the stars. Somebody else had this, I forget who, but this is underneath the deck. It's interesting because, like, this is talking about, you know, reach for the stars and go for the gold and, you know, do everything you can to be the best that you could be, right? But I also feel like, personally, this is a card calling you to reach for the stars, like reach for astrology, reach for answers within the stars. Obviously, you're here for a reason watching tarot. That all has to do, I mean, tarot itself doesn't necessarily have to do with astrology, but I read tarot as it associates to astrology, which is also why I do the moons, you know, where we're at, like, lunar-wise. Reach to astrology. Dive deep into it. Maybe that's something that interests you. Maybe it's something that's pulling you. I did talk about space, Wrangler, widespread panic, whatever. And Aquarius, by nature, like, you guys are all about universe and space itself, space and time, right? So maybe there's answers there for you. You just gotta reach for the stars. But the card that we're paying attention to at the top of the deck, shut the F up. Think things through. So these are the exact two, I think these are the exact two cards as Libra. Definitely, I mean, you should go check out the Libra reading for sure. But think things through. We're going to read that real quick. Think things through. I just have to find it first. Where is it? I know it's in here. Give me 1 second. Number 40. So somebody could be turning 40 years old, or they could be 40 years old. 4 plus 0 is 4. That's about stability, foundation, you know, home. Could be dealing with issues at home, issues with home, like an actual physical home. Think things through. Right now is not the ideal time to move forward with new plans. Therefore, take your time and review your options thoroughly. You're entering a new stage of soul maturity, and the decisions you make now will influence your life for the next several years. You will be more than capable of picking the best course of action if you give yourself ample time to prepare and act at the right time. Just don't rush. Your divine energy is calling you to make your decisions for the good of all concerned. Think through how your future plans and behaviors will affect those you love and those who count on you, and take strong, grounded steps forward with this in mind. This is not to suggest that you should hesitate to take steps in a new direction. Not at all. Your divine energy suggests only that you be fully prepared when moving ahead. Your divine invitation. Sit quietly in meditation and pray for guidance. Ask yourself if you are clear about your goal and if you are fully prepared to take the next step. Dissolve your attachment to the expectations of the world, however pressing, and listen to your soul. Pray for stillness of mind in order to receive the counsel and guidance that comes from your higher self, and for the strength to follow it. So you have a big decision that's coming up, and you really need to think things through. Definitely reach for the stars in making this decision, and that's whether it's tarot, reading your horoscope, you know, just getting readings or energy, getting spiritual with yourself. Think things through. It's interesting because these are the two same exact cards that Libra had. I'm pretty positive. And that was talking about friendship and justice. Bringing justice and balance to a situation, specifically regarding friendship. Is there something that, like, you could have had a falling out with somebody? You could be holding secrets back about something. And I feel like there's a certain amount of justice or balance that needs to be brought to the situation. If any of this resonates, make sure that you drop a comment in the comments below. Let me know. Yeah. Energy going into this. Somebody was left out in the cold. Yep. Somebody was left out in the cold. That's what we're dealing with. All right. So, and basically what this is saying is like somebody left, up and left, was left out in the cold, and it left somebody in a financial bind. So, because it's pentacles, coins. That's what we're talking about here. What do we have for Aquarius? 3 cards for Aquarius, please. Calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. So already the Queen of Cups has come out. That's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, water sign energy. Could be dealing with one. Hierophant, they could be extremely spiritual and or religious, but that's what the Hierophant is all about. Structure, religion, spirituality. And then we have the Star, which is literally an Aquarius card. Now, we also could be dealing with a lover situation. So the Star card, I also call this the celebrity card. So could be dealing with some kind of a star celebrity, somebody in the spotlight. Doesn't have to be an actual star celebrity, right? But somebody in the spotlight. So Queen of Cups, Hierophant, and the Star. We're going to clarify. It's really odd. I'm getting like a really strange like message. And it's like, I feel like, I mean, this is not for any, like all of you. It could be a very specific message. But it's like, was there a situation, it could have been a friendship or something like that, where somebody was left out in the cold. Could have been a Queen of Cups. Could be a very spiritual connection. But it was in regards to or having to do with somebody like a star, celebrity, somebody in the spotlight, lover situation. I feel like this is like a behind the back type of thing. So again, very specific message. But the other thing, another thing that I'm seeing, because we have the Star and then it says reach for the stars, right? And again, this is the sign of Aquarius. And I think the larger message for the majority of you, right, is you could be the Queen of Cups. You could have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in your chart. It's about emotions, feelings, connecting with that side of you, right? Because Aquarians, by far and large, are air signs, and that's not dealing with a lot of emotion, right? It's like fact and logic and stuff. But in this case, you're actually dealing with your emotions. And it's bringing you to a higher level of spirituality. And Spirit is calling for you to reach for the stars. And like I said earlier, like the actual stars, like space wrangler. Become a space wrangler. Like get right with yourself. Get spiritual again. Doesn't have to be religious per se. Could be getting back to faith and that type of thing. But reaching for actual stars. And then this, clarifies could be a lover situation. This lovers is also, I want to say it's the sign of Gemini. You could be dealing with the Gemini as well. We're going to clarify this. It's interesting because I see this Queen of Cups and she has her back turned to the Hierophant. So there could have been some kind of a disagreement between this energy and that energy, or these two energies and that energy, or something being hidden. You have to think things through for this situation. So we've got the Seven of Staffs going into this. That's talking about your boundaries and setting up boundaries, but also being defensive, and aligning your chakras also. So let's clarify the Queen of Cups for Aquarius, please. Clarify for the Queen of Cups, please. Eight of Staffs. Messages coming in. It could be coming in to this Queen of Cups or towards the Queen of Cups. Also, I always look at Eight of Staffs as messages from the divine. So that's like getting downloads, getting intuitive messages from your spirit guides, ancestors, angels, whatever you subscribe to, right? Just intuitively getting these downloads. Then we have the Three of Staffs. So this is waiting for your ships to come in. And I feel like this is, you know, again, the Hierophant is like somebody that's looked up to. It's somebody from the church or a CEO or a boss or a leader of some sort. But it's like waiting for this to happen, waiting to get this message, waiting to get this advice from someone. Because you see these two people and they're just like listening to every word that this person says, right? And it's interesting because we have three people right here and then there's, you know, Three of Staffs. So you could be working in a partnership with a group of people and you're just waiting on the word. Waiting on some kind of a decision. And then we have the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is victory at all cost. And it's air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's, again, based on fact, logic, and decision making. I'll be honest with you, like, this is very aggressive energy. It's like fighting. You know, there's a winner and then there's a loser. So somebody's going to come out on top and somebody's not. Underneath the deck, clarifying the lovers, is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is all about being a master at your work, at your job, at what you do. It could be either through study or it could be like, you know, actual like career. So somebody's really good at what they do. It's clarifying the lovers, and so this could be like, you know, a good match, a good loving match, right? Sexually compatible, if we're talking about that. But if we're talking about like work, for instance, it's something that you absolutely love and it's a good fit, right? But it's interesting because there's somebody, there's some kind of battle in this that you have to like prepare for and know that's it's going to happen. I saw the Five of Pentacles again. Somebody gets left out in the cold, and that's what we're talking about. But you are going to be reaching for the stars. So you might even be like up for like a promotion or a job, or, you know, some kind of a job or something. Somebody gets the job, somebody doesn't, and that's what you're waiting on. I think in that case, you're going to come out on top. Yeah, work-wise, for sure. This is something that you're going to love and that you'll come out on top. You might be waiting on the decision, though, from the higher up this week. Waiting for that answer. Waiting for your ships to come in. Think things through before you make your decision, though. Okay, underneath the deck, it's the underlying energy or what you don't see coming, abundance. Number 2 is about stability. Goddess of abundance, divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. So, and it's interesting, it's number 2, but there's 3 people in this picture. We've got 3 here, right? And actually 3 people in the lover scenario too, because it's a couple plus the angel, right? So you might definitely be working in a group. But we're talking about abundance and maybe like some kind of a great job coming in. And number 15, glamour. So glamour, into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. 15, we could be dealing with something that happens on the 15th, which is Monday. Might be getting an answer on Monday. 1 + 5 is 6, and 6s are about balance and victory. And so yeah, I feel really good for like if you're waiting on the answer for a job, I feel like it's going I think it's going to go in your favor. Purple could be a very significant color for you this week. I see a lot of purple actually. So maybe wear purple on the 15th. Take it as it resonates. I'm wearing purple right now. Yeah. Well, that's, I mean, like, that's what I have for you. I'm trying to think, like, Space Wrangler, widespread panic. You may have been in a panic and feeling, you know, anxious and anxiety, like, very anxious about decisions made and what this all entails, but it's going to come out, it looks like, successfully. Let me know. Drop a comment in the comments below. Let me know your situation and if this resonates. If you're interested in doing a personal reading so we can dive down deeper into, you know, more specifics, all you have to do is reach out to me. I've got all of my information in the description below. I'm also doing a 420 special, 4 cards for $20. You get 3 tarot cards and an oracle, but just connect with me. And as you know, it's together we grow. So I do appreciate your time being here and sharing your energy with me. I hope that you have a marvelous week, and I look forward to reading for you again next week. I'll see you on the flip side, Aquarius. Peace.